Hi, my name is Shane, and in this video I'm going to show you inside the English Understood Academy. Let's have a look right now. So the first thing you'll see when you log in is your dashboard. And you might notice firstly up the top, I have some notifications. This is because this online English school is not just a school, it's also an online community where you can meet with and connect with other students who are learning English. So you can see here that I've got a message, I've got a private message from another student. I've also got some notifications. So it tells me when people reply to my comments or reply to my posts or discussions. Now you'll also notice here that we have our newest lessons and our newest quizzes. We release new lessons every single week and we release new quizzes every single week on a lot of different topics. Like you can see here, we've got not only, but also, capital letters, adjectives, conditionals, listening, and much, much more. Now, if we move down the page a little bit, you'll see that I can continue with my last course. So you don't have to remember the last lesson that you studied. Simply come to this section here and you can click Continue Course and it will take you to the last lesson that you got to in your course. So this is a great feature because you don't have to remember. Now, we also have the word of the week, and the word of this week is resilience. If we scroll down a little bit further, we'll see some links to the main parts of the Academy. So we've got our courses, our library of lessons, our discussion forums, and our newsfeed. And I'm going to show you inside these sections in just a little bit. Now, if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see the latest activity from the community. So we can see here what is happening in the forums. We can see what people are talking about. We can also see the latest activity. So for example, we can see Levin, he replied to a discussion 2 hours ago. Will posted an update 22 hours ago. So we can see what other students are doing and the activity that is happening inside the community and inside the Academy. We also have latest news. The Academy is always getting better. We're always adding new features, new lessons, new resources. So we like to keep you up to date right here. Now let's go back to the top of the page. Now you'll note here that we have a search bar. So let's pretend that you are searching for a lesson on pronunciation. Simply type in pronunciation and there will be lots of suggestions for you. So you can see here, these two are courses. This is from our library of lessons. And here are some specific lessons that you can click on. Maybe you're looking for lessons on conditionals. You can see here, we've got lots of different lessons. What are conditionals? Zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional. So this is a great feature. If you're looking for something specific, simply type it in to the search bar. Now, I want to show you a quiz. So let's do a quiz on conditionals. Simply click Start Quiz to start the quiz, and you'll see that there are a lot of different question types. We have fill in the blanks, so I can type in my answer. We have matching. So for example, zero conditional, what is it? Which is the correct answer? So these are matching questions. We have multiple choice questions. And we also have questions where you can rearrange the words to make a correct answer or sentence. Now, when you've chosen all of your answers, I'm not looking, I'm just putting any answers in, you can click Finish Quiz. Now, this will show you your result. So for me, I got 0 questions correct. Now, at the end of the quiz, you'll also be shown a link for where you can get more information about this topic. So if you want to learn more about conditionals, simply click here and you'll go to our section on conditionals. Now, if you want to see the correct answers or you want to see which questions you got wrong, click on View Questions and the answers will appear. So we can see here that the correct answer for number 1 was take. So you'll see that we've got all of our 7 courses here. We have over 500 lessons for you to learn from. Let's have a look at one of our most popular courses, our grammar course. So this course alone has more than 150 lessons and more than 90 quizzes. This is a quick summary of the course, and after that you can see the different sections and the individual lessons. So let's go to formal and informal English. So when you go into a lesson, this is what you'll see. You'll see all of the other lessons on the left, and you'll see the title here. You'll see the lesson here, the video lesson here. And in this section, you can click. It's called the materials section, where there are some extra materials you can download for the lesson. Now let's go back to the lesson. So let's click play on the lesson right now. So the lesson starts when you play and obviously stops when you pause it. Now, if you want to turn on the subtitles, you can. Every lesson in this academy has subtitles. Simply click on the CC subtitles button and then click English and the subtitles will appear. You can also skip to different parts of the video. You can go forwards, you can go backwards. It's really up to you how you use these lessons. Now let's go over to our library of lessons. So you can see here we've got a lot of different topics. We've got common mistakes, comprehension, pronunciation, quick wins, quizzes, vocabulary, and writing. So let's pretend we want to learn about common mistakes. Simply click on the link. It will open and you can choose the lesson that you want to learn. The news feed is where you can see what is happening in the academy. What are other students doing? What are they talking about? What are they posting? What discussions are they making? So if we scroll down, we can see what is happening and what people are talking about. So if you want to share something with the other students, simply post it here on the feed. The feed is just like social media. This is just like social media for English learners. Another part of the academy which is very important is our forums. Now in our forums, this is a place where you can create discussions, start different topics. So you can see here we've got a number of different forums. You can introduce yourself when you're a new member. You can ask a teacher questions, talk about something in general. So let's have a look at general chat. So we can see people are talking about food. Let's have a look. So Levin, he likes KFC. Fern, she likes pad Thai. So this is a great way to interact with other students and to practice your English. Now, we also have a forum where you can ask a teacher questions. Simply go into this forum, post your question, and a teacher will answer it for you. For example, a student is asking something about except and apart from. So you can see here, Mayumi, she has posted her question and I have given her an answer. This is a great feature in our academy because a lot of the time students have questions about English, but they don't have anybody to ask. But that problem is solved when you join the academy. You can ask your questions here anytime, anywhere. Now we also have a lot of resources for you to download and use. For example, we've got our 3 ebooks. Simply click download and you can download the book and save it to your computer and or your mobile. We've got a lot of useful resources you can use here. Now there's a lot of stuff on the academy and sometimes you might need help or have problems. So if you have problems or if you have something you want to know, simply go to our help section and type in your issue. Maybe you want to change your profile photo. Type in profile and it will find an article for you. So let's have a look at what it says. So we've got some instructions and we've even got some photos or screenshots so you can see exactly what to do. And over here are all of the different articles we have and all of the different topics. However, if you have something that there is no answer to in the help desk, simply click contact and you can send us a message. Now, when you first join the Academy, you'll be taken to this page right here. This is the introduction. On this page here, it will tell you everything you need to know about how to get started. There's a lot of stuff to do in the Academy, and on this page, it will give you all the basic information that you need. Okay, so I've got my phone out and I'm logged on to the English Understood Academy. As you can see right now, you can definitely use it on your mobile and it looks great. It might even look better than on the desktop. So we've got all the same things. We've got our search bar at the top. We've got our messages. We've got our notifications. We can have a look at the latest lessons, the latest quizzes. We can continue with our last course, the word of the week. Let's pretend we want to go to all courses. Let's click here and they come up and it's very simple to use. Simply scroll down to find the course that you're looking for. Also on the top left, you'll see the menu bar. So you've got all of your links here, your dashboard, your courses, your library, your profile, your settings. If you need help, all of it is right here on the mobile. So that is a very, very quick tour of what's inside the Academy. I hope you can see that there's a ton of features and so many lessons, so many quizzes, and so many great resources you can use to learn English. Also, I hope you can see that it's not just an online language school. It's also a community where you can interact with people, you can meet people, and you can connect with people. And I hope to see you inside very soon.